hopefully you can hear this. Well, there once was a little boy who was born to a family of elites. They did a reading on him when he was a boy and found out his destiny, so they decided to try to destiny swap with him, doing spell work against him. When they realized that this did not happen, when he was just a little boy, around 2 or 3, he brought a bird back to life, and it freaked him the fuck out. So they began having him get gang raped and beaten, tortured, and put through foster care systems where we were transferred for sex slavery to elites, lawyers, judges, the like. And then through the mental hospital system, their electroshock therapy that's supposed to cure you of being a starseed, being a galactic human being, an angelic human being. Excuse me. Yeah, and when that didn't work, they would send people to try to seduce us, get us into bed, and try to kill us. But they would end up falling in love with us. We were recently in Cortez, Colorado, where we found out that a cop was murdered by his own people, and a homeless person was framed. And when we started talking about it, started getting gang stalked and harassed and our stuff stolen. And the more we talked about the corruption, the more we went to public meetings and was having our voice heard, the more that they tried to silence us and label us as a child molester. Cops creating fake paperwork that they spread around saying that we kidnapped a 17-year-old boy, which didn't even make sense because we were 17 when we went incarcerated. So their whole narrative didn't even make sense. But, from us getting railroaded, going to prison for 18 years, them trying to kill us in prison several different times, including trying to crush our windpipe and a cell extraction. We're still here. We're still telling the truth. We're still talking about the corruption that happens. Fucking Berkey, man. Cops out here killing people. Unarmed fucking people. We came across a fucking site one night where this guy was in a pair of shorts, no shirt, no nothing. And he was fucking taken out by the cops. There was like 30 cops around, shut the fucking whole block down. So yeah, there's a lot of corruption that people like us, we see, and they don't like that. They try to shut it down any which way they can. Trying to set us up, trying to have people come in and give us STDs and, or STIs and STDs, which STDs actually sexually transmitted not diseases, but demons. It's a real thing. Yeah. People can actually pass their demons to you. Sexual perversion demons. Had an ex that fucking involved in fucking hurting kids and fucking trafficking people and doing black magic and yeah. Yep, it's fun. Been having people do black magic on me since birth, man. Family trying to steal our birthright and freaking people trying to say that they're married to us so that they can try to collect life insurance policies when we're not dead, we're right here. Source shows us everything. We may not understand everything that we see sometimes, but the corruption cannot be hidden. Corruption is being released for us to see. It's not increasing, unfortunately. A lot of people are in fear that, oh my gosh, it's increasing. It's actually not increasing. It's just becoming more visible than it's ever been before. People are realizing that people were ritually abused, like myself, in the churches and all these different things. You were tortured and raped, and because of what you stand for. We're talking deacons, cardinals, bishops, all this in my family, Freemasons, all these people that are involved in the drug game, that are involved in the trafficking, that are involved in this gang stalking, and it goes all the way up the chain of the governments, man. All the secret freaking 3-letter services, all those, they all have occult branches that try to attack people like myself, that try to keep us in mental prisons. They put shit in the food to try to keep people freaking docile and placid, which is why they feed so much soy products to men in prison, because it creates estradiol in your blood, which is the precursor to estrogen, which makes you more manageable, more feminine, more emotionally manipulated. But yeah, there's a lot more corruption here than people think, man. And it's time that more and more of us that are waking up to what we've been through to come out and speak out on it, man. You know, we were literally had people paid to come and rape and torture myself and my family several different times. Well, who I thought was my family. You know, that's another thing, is we were kidnapped as a child and sold into slavery to families that we don't even know who the fuck they are. They're not even our family. Not even our real blood, man. It's just, it's corrupt how people can fucking get away with this shit in every part of the government. That, you know, there's people that are willing to sell people, that are willing to sell fucking babies, man. It's just sick and it's fucking perverse, and it needs to stop. The only way it stops is people speak up and say something. Don't be scared to have your voice heard.